2 weeks after I got out of basic training, I was in Iraq. And I joined the infantry, which you're going to see combat. I should have picked a different job. I should not have done infantry. Well, you know, I was 19 or 20, I can't remember. I was a kid, just got done with training, so I was excited to go over. You know, I wanted to go to war like all the rest of the guys. But that drastically changed after I got there, and when I went to for my second tour, didn't have that same outlook. I just wanted to serve my country, and I figured it sounds stupid to me today, but I remember telling people this, that if I had 18 or 19 years of living in America with as good a life as that I had, it'd be worth losing that so someone else can have it. I don't necessarily agree with that now, but that's what I said when I was younger. You would have to go over there and experience it to understand. When I got out, I went and used the GI Bill, and I went to with EMT. I went to go do that. I was going to be a paramedic, and then I decided I didn't want to see dying people anymore. So then I decided to switch to something else, and my girlfriend at the time, she talked me into doing photography. I never thought of it like I can make a career on that, or I can actually do something with this. But she talked me into doing it, and I went and took a semester and fell in love with it. I have a different view on things from being in the Army and going overseas, and I see things that most people don't. I don't know how to explain it. Like, I'll notice if someone's ring goes from one finger to the other. I'll notice like just these little tiny details that some people skip over but can make a big difference in photography. A lot of the different images themselves are trying to scoop up an emotion. Like, one is about depression, one is about insomnia, and like I pull all the different things that cause depression or make depression worse, or insomnia and the paranoia, and so bringing out the pills and that the VA had me on, and all the alcohol I was drinking was a big part of that. The ones where I'm holding the firearm is paranoia. You know, during the middle of the day, the shades are drawn, the light's peeking through, all the lights are off. Just paranoid that someone's gonna come in, someone's gonna break in, you gotta protect yourself at all times, always worrying about what's behind you. I think every combat veteran goes through that, and I still do. Right now there's a door behind my back, and I constantly have to look at the reflection over there to make sure it's still closed. It's just a natural reaction that's part of my life now. Like, a lot of people have had really good comments, but I'd say the most impacting ones are from all my veteran buddies that have looked at it. Like, I brought them all over, and you know, we had a couple of drinks, and I put them all out in the living room, and they just talked to me about them, and it kind of helped me tweak a little bit of them and things I want to add to the show, and that was probably the best input. So I wanted to bring that out and show, because almost every veteran that I've talked to has gone through the same thing. But it's really nice seeing, like, the one lady who was here, who was a mother of someone that's serving, and even though she is not serving, just through her daughter, she can look at these images and understand what she's going through. So it's really neat to see that, how it can go through and impact so many different people, and try to teach them what it's like. And I want as many people as possible to see this. I think it's very important, and it'll help people understand what all of us veterans go through.